Hello YouTube, time for a video again. Today I'm going to show you what happens when you've got OCD. OCD, I have got OCD. I'll hold my hands up and confess I have got OCD. Obsessive cichlid disorder. So, and also I'm going to show you a work of art. A stunning work of art. So, we're going to show you what happens when you get addicted to these lovely Central American cichlids. This is Parachromis Doveeye. This is Wolfie, as my regulars will know. He's a 20-inch Doveeye, and I am addicted. I have OCD, obsessive cichlid disorder. So let's show you what happens to your house when you've got OCD. But first, I'm going to show you the work of art. Let's get on it. Well, this is a work of art. This is a painting, a watercolour, painted by my daughter, Samantha. Are you watching, Samantha? Oh, you are. So this is the Parachromis Doveeye. This is a Mr. Wolfie. I think she's made an absolutely cracking job of it. Now, let's have a look. Look at all these brown worming patterns on his gill plates and all the blues and greens on his snout. And all these freckles along his back. And there's Mrs. Wolfie, the female. So this is a watercolour. And my daughter's spent hours painting this for me. So I feel quite privileged. I'm really proud of it. And I hope she is too. So I've got OCD, obsessive cichlid disorder. And I'm going to be proud to have this on the wall in my house. So here we go then. Who would thought someone lives in a little bungalow made for old people? Who would thought someone lives in this place with OCD? Obsessive cichlid disorder. I keep saying that, don't I? So here we go. Up the garden path. All the plants in the pots. And here's the gate. Let's go through the gate and look in the obsessive cichlid home. So here we go, trying to go quick. Let's get on it. So, through the back door. I hope I'm not going too fast. So what we do, we walk into the kitchen. And the first thing you see when you get into the kitchen is an aquarium. And what's it got in it? This aquarium has got a flower horn in it. And my regulars will know, this flower horn it's called Stroppy. Stroppy, we're just doing a quick one today, so don't panic, mate. We're just showing what happens when you get addicted to keeping centrals. So we go from the kitchen. Let's move. There we go, the kitchen. I used to have aquariums on the worktop there, on the counter, as you say in the USA. We also had a large 5-foot aquarium here, but they've gone. So where are we going now? Down into the hallway. And now we're in the hallway. Now I'm at the tank in the hallway. I had to put that on pause. I didn't really want to do much pausing. I got a message. So this is the bean eye. He's coming on leaps and bounds. So and we've got fake plants in there. They're actually from a reptile tank, but I think they look really good. So, like, we can't talk much about the fish. So that's the hallway. And I'll turn round. That's my utility room. I used to have aquariums on the counter in the utility room. So we'll turn round, and now we're going into the lounge. So, now this is a monster. Absolute monster. This is a crazy Joe. Hey, all right, mate, Joe. Now, I wish you could see this fish in person. He's across his head. Like I said, it doesn't look... there's a lot of glare on this. I'm just doing a quick walk through to show you when you get addicted, what it does to your home. So we'll talk about him another day. So that's Crazy Joey's 20 inches, and we'll pan around. So here we go. The sofas, the fire on the wall, the TV, and then we turn around. Another 220-gallon tank with the Haitians in. This is Stan and Hilda. Stan and Hilda are doing fine. She's hiding in there. We've got fry in it. We've always got fry. There's one, look. There's always fry in this tank. So if you like these sort of cichlids, make sure you subscribe, and we'll do in depth a little bit more. Let's go out back into the hallway. I'm trying not to pause. Most people don't like this sort of thing. So here's Wolfie. Wolfie's in my hallway. This is where I did my introduction. There he is, 20-inch Doveeye. He's in the hallway. The curtains are at the end there. That's where my front door is. We don't use the front door. You can't get through it because it's full of fish tanks. So look, I'm addicted to the fish tanks. So I'd rather tell people to walk round. Anyway, like, that's all blurry, isn't it? So we'll walk down there. I live in a single story, a bungalow. We'll go in the main bedroom. This is where me and the missus are. And we'll come round here. And this is my red Doveeye tank. I've said millions of times, like, this tank never films good, but that boy is coming on absolutely leaps and bounds. He's coming on beautiful. And like I said, if you like these Central American fish, hopefully I'll be putting updates on a bit more regular. I've lapsed a bit lately. Yeah, I've lapsed a bit lately, but yeah, I've got to get my arse in gear and get videoing more. So we'll just come across. And this is a Chancho Amphilophus Chancho. So the glare is terrible, but I'm not into all that today. We'll have to live with the glare. He's looking up for his food like he normally does. And he lives there with a bunch of convicts. They get on nicely because he's too fat and clumsy, he can't catch them. So we'll turn round. Red Doveeye. Next to the bed. This is my bedside cabinet lamp. This is where I keep the Trimark Amphilophus Trimark. This is a Big Mac. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's Big Mac. So we ain't got time to talk about him much. We'll talk about him on a later video. Look how blurred and that is. Like I said, I'm not worried about editing. So we'll go back into the hallway. Can you see Wolfie? Yeah, we're going back into the hallway. We'll turn the corner. Now this is the Jaguar Tank. Beryl. Like I say, it's another bedroom. And then people have asked me, you to keep fish tanks in your bedroom, ain't you worried about the weight and the floorboards? Now you'll know why I'm not worried about keeping tanks in the bedrooms, because I'm a single story. I've got concrete floors, single story concrete floors, doesn't matter what size tank you got, they're going nowhere. So that's a bonus, isn't it? For someone with OCD. Yeah, OCD. Addictive, it's an addictive hobby, keeping these sort of fish. Right, I'm going on and waffling, let's get moving. And then I have got a fish house. We'll show you the fish house. The fish house is down the bottom of the garden. Before we go down the bottom of the garden, though, this is Botox the Maniac in one of the little bedrooms, and that's his girlfriend. That's a female Doveeye. It says Botox. And I want to show you something in here, but like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Look at that, Lon. That's another little female. She was a feeder fish a long time ago, and she survived. There was unable to catch her and eat her, and now she's growing into a nice fish. But we're not talking about things like that today. We're just doing a quick run through to tell you how this hobby will take over and rule the house. So we'll have a walk outside. Yeah. So what happens when you've run out of space in your home? What happens when you've run out of space in your home? What you do when you're obsessed and addicted, You move outside, don't you? You move into your garden. So, like, I'll show you. This is, anyway, he's 14 inches, this boy. He's a right old big old boy. And, she's, 11 inches. Anyway, I'll show you. We've expanded into the garden. Right, here we go. We'll leave Botox, the Red Devil. We'll move out. We're going back down the hall. You'll soon know my house better than what I do. Wolfie, we're going down the garden to have a look at the other fish. Down the hallway, past the lounge, say goodbye to Crazy Joe. And also, Stan and Hilda. Sorry about the glare. We're not worried about glare today. Past the Doveeye tank, out through the kitchen. Oh, look, there's the work of art. The work of art on the kitchen counter. Refreshments. Past old Stroppy and outside to the garden. Let's get down there. So you run out of space. So what you have to do is improvise. Patio pond. Down the garden. I've expanded to the shed. This is my Red Devil. That is my favourite Red Devil. And that is a beast. That is a beast of a Red Devil. I feed it on, I've said this before on another video, I feed it on Harley Davidsons. It munches them up for breakfast. So we're going down to a shed. Is it that shed? No, it's this shed. This is when the missus has thrown me out and says, you got too many tanks, we've got no room for nothing else. Here we go, open the door. Now this is full of aquariums. We got two, these are 75s, 2, 4, 6 2B2s, fry tanks. Anyway, we'll go in there and see if I can show you a little bit about them. And yeah, well, I'll see if I can. There's a lot of glare, but we'll try our best. Right, I'm inside the little shed now. So this is what happens when your hobby outgrows your place where you live. Which mine has, because I'm addicted. Luckily, I have an understanding wife, and she's a brilliant. She understands it. So we'll just have a quick walk around these tanks. 75 here, like with the most beautiful cichlid I think you can get. Like that is this is a Rio Hondo Carpenters. That is a Rio Hondo Carpenters. I can't talk about it now. We're going on too long. We'll move on there. Look, we got. I can't show you then because I'm not editing and pausing and that. I have a breeding pair of red Tagamotos in there. We'll move down. We got. That's a convict. That's not their tank though. We got the Freddies, Parachromas, Frederick Stellai. Her, I could do a separate video on her. She's doing absolutely stunning. Then we move across to another 75. I know this 75 isn't big enough for a pair of these, but these are my backups. Home brews. Full of fry in here. Let's go down again. I'm waffling on too much. We've got some more... get that in focus. We've got some more Rio Hondo Carpenters. Move back here. Amphilophus. That's a Citronella. It's a proper Midas. Look how... Yeah, that's a proper Midas. Look at his hump and his blunt face. So, right, let's stand up. Oh, I reckon I'm going on too much, ain't I? We have a stack of fry tanks. They're little tanks there. Little tanks. Little tanks. There's a fish in that one. And then this is where I'm breeding, or trying to breed, crossing red Doveyes and blue Doveyes. There's the blue one. He's coming out stunning. He's got a lovely knuckle hump. I hope that goes in focus. He's only a little tiny one. He's already got a knuckle hump. He's the son of the one in the oil painting. And that's his a female. I reckon she's guarding wigglers in there. That's a red morph. We'll move up. Woad Warrior. A 180, 6-2B2. Tons and tons of glare. I'm going on too much now. This is going on too much. But this is what happens. There's another little fry tank. I've got another pair of tiger motos in there. All the glare and rubbish photography. But I just wanted to show you what happens when you get addicted to keeping these sort of fish. You need quite a lot of aquariums, without a shadow of a doubt. So I think I've waffled on miles too much. So it's about time we wrap this one up. This is Jack. Anyway, Jack, look at all the fry. Shut up, I'm going on. Let's move on, wrap this one up. Right, it's time to wrap this video up now. We're sat in front of Wolfie again. Can't you see the resemblance? I said about the blue on his snout and the worming patterns. The worming patterns and all those freckles. All these freckles along his back. Anyway, that was to do with a work of art painted by Samantha, my daughter. I bet she ain't watched this to the end. Samantha, thank you very much. I've got a password. Say, look at his eyeball. Have you got it in the right place? Now I know she's watched it to the end. Anyway, this is just a quick one. I apologise for all the glare and all that sort of stuff. So, like, if you like Central American cichlids, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, because I'll do separate tank-to-tank videos. Because this one's been like full of glare, poor quality photography. But anyway, if you watched it to this, if you watched it to, yeah, you've got to say that. I've got to say this. If you've watched it to this part, you are exactly like me. You are addicted and have OCD, obsessive cichlid disorder. So until next time, yeah, hit the sub button. Until next time, ta-ra!